we forgot to hit record, so we missed the first match, or the first game. But.
Well, Oscar's going to play Tony. I don't remember Tony's last name. Castro, and
you beat him 9-5.
Yeah, I think it was 9-5. The guy shoots real good, but he hits the ball a little hard. We actually talked to him a little bit after his match and trying to give him a little bit of
advice.
Yeah, a little advice. I like to do that when I'm playing guys, just to, if they're receptive, give them some things that have helped along the way and give them something to work on, because, otherwise you just bang balls around and you don't have,
I don't like the shot that he just took. If he had gotten up and kind of looked at it, he actually could have just drawn the 8 ball and he would have been straight in on the 9 ball, looking at the bottom right corner here. Instead, he tried to cross the table and he didn't have quite enough angle and he's come short.
Yeah, he should have either just concentrated on the draw and pulled it up towards the side, or else just taken the straight across to the other rail and just one railed it with a good angle.
He still has a
He's still
shot
got an
here.
okay shot, but he's stretching across the table and cutting the ball backwards a little bit.
And when you're leaned out like that, your head gets lower, and sometimes you tend to hit those a little bit fat because you can't really see the pocket on the table.
Right.
All right. So Dwayne, go ahead. He does take that game, and he is up 3-2. So they've each won 1,
Right.
but Dwayne started out with 2-9, and Tyler started out with 1-9.
They're still on serve here, and Tyler knows he just let one get away a little bit. Hey, look who's here, Kevin May. Ready to jump in the booth.
Nice match. I mean, I know you lost, but
You got to play?
right? You lost to Mitch, but Hill.
He'll play with 2 rounds time. Yeah. And 4 breaking runs, he had 5. Yeah. So I played Sam. Fucking brutal.
I know.
He's making, I think of these balls he made on the break was 3.
We were just talking about that. I had the guy in my room was telling me all about, hey, when you're using the turtle racks and the magic racks, you can do this, that. I'm like, what are you talking about? This guy, I give him the last 5 in 2 games on the wire, and he's telling me about racking. No, it was not. But anyway, so I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I'm just popping the ball 70-80%. And I'm making this week, I'm like 2, 3. I made 3, 4 balls. I mean, don't think I made less than 2 balls.
Yeah, I was making a good amount of some.
Well, he was
Can you
crushing.
because Parks isn't here? Just make a little for me. Thank you. That's what I usually do to Parks.
Fox has muscles? Really? Yeah. Never noticed.
Surprisingly, I wear double shirts. But
Yeah, I'm gonna play Ramiro, I think, next.
Vernal guy. We were just talking about this. I get to eat at Denny's soon for like half price. That's good. Or 20%. I don't know what the deal is. All right. Yep.
And see, I'm not sure where the keep
Yeah. He's overhitting everything.
You got lucky.
I think he got a little out of sorts after he played that first track really nice. He made a comment about how simple he kept it. It supplies in every walk. Pulls the same way as everything. Just got to keep it smooth.
Well, Phil's guaranteed 5th, 6th now.
I think so.
Yeah, he's in the top 4 on the winner's side.
No, 8. Top 8.
Yeah, he's
No, he's in the top 4 on the winner's side.
No, they played to 8.
On the winner's side, they played to 4.
4 matches. No way.
Oh, he's guaranteed.
Top 8, I think.
And I got 7th last tournament, and not including the last tournament, I was 25.
Oh, okay. They only played. They were going to play to 4. So he's guaranteed 9th through 12th.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. If you're in the top 8 on the winner's side, you're guaranteed 9th through 12th. If you're in the top 4, you're guaranteed 5th, 6th. If you're top 2, you're guaranteed 3rd. It's only you go back 1 every time. So 7th, 8th is 60 points, I think. Or 9th through 12th is. I'll tell you. Sorry, guys. We're doing a little bit of math here. Trying to determine some points and finishes in this race.
I'm trying to grab someone with a little bit of knowledge in the booth here so I can go get my little pregame.
Are you saying I don't have any knowledge?
No, you got it.
What?
I just didn't want to leave you hanging. I didn't want to leave you hanging.
What?
I got Justin Marks right here. He can jump in.
I know some
This
stuff.
guy just won a little bit. He had a little like 14,000 in the middle of some one pocket.
9th through 12th is 50, 7th, 8th is 60, 5th, 6th is 70.
Okay, so I got 60 last tournament. I only won 1 last tournament.
What are we working on? Points?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be commentating.
Top amateur.
It's alright.
Huh?
Top amateur.
Oh, top amateur.
Sorry, guys. As we're coming to the end of the tournament season, people are they do have bonuses for like the top amateur, so the top 7 player. They have a bonus for top female, and
I've actually been lobbying for best looking bald guy.
best looking bald guy.
And they just keep on shooting me down. I don't know what's going on. All the guys shaving their head now, trying to stay in. We got Ray in the booth.
Ray Ray's in the booth.
Ray is in the booth.
Ray Ray came to talk smack right now.
He's got something in his ear.
Since you called me out, now I'm speechless. I was about to say something, but you both called me out now.
We just said Ray. That's all we said.
Don't they have that second? I thought they were starting that second chance tournament or something. And you don't cash?
Not next year. Next year. So next year, some of the changes that they're making to the tour, they're adding a level of 6s. And they are also doing a second chance tournament on Sunday. You had to have played in the main event
Okay.
And not cash.
and not cashed.
Okay.
And
So that'll be a secondary event each
Yes.
tournament.
Yeah,
And
they'll be
they're
adding
still going to do
500
big
to
gun,
that.
little gun at the end of every session.
Yeah, like a
Just have to have a
$20
couple.
buy-in or something.
Yeah,
That's
but
great.
they're going to add 500 to it for the second day.
That's
So that's
great.
to get players, who didn't cash in the first day to, still be able to play pool on the second day, because sometimes you're traveling, and for example, I'm traveling
Exactly.
down here. I got my hotel for 2 nights. What am I going to do tomorrow?
I got to
Get
play
my
another.
money
I got to
back.
play another
Yeah.
match. I guarantee you'd have to stay down here. I mean, I could peel up, and, pull the wheels up and head out, but I still got to pay for the room.
Right.
So it'd be nice to be able to have something to do.
Yeah. So somebody played. Oh, Dwayne looks like played a really nice safety here.
All right, I'll give you guys a little update. We got Cole Gibbons over Steve Eakins 8-6, Ramin Bakhtiari 8-5 over Chris Byers. Bobby Yamasaki still pulling through 4-2. He's playing real nice, like I said. Got Brandon
Terrace,
Terrace and 9
Tamricker.
Tamricker at 7-6 there. And Ramil's up 7-5 over Steve Strange. And Tony got a 2-game spot against Oscar. He's up 2-1, but Oscar's shooting, I imagine that'll be 2-2 in about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds. It's about to go down. Okay, so all right, we got 2-2 action over there on Oscar's table.
2-2 action.
I'm gonna jump up and let
Yeah. And
Ray, Justin, anybody.
I might fall asleep.
You guys are done for the night. I gotta go.
come on, Justin, sit down. Oh, Ray Ray's gonna sit down.
Oh, what a big mic you have.
It's not my mic. So Tyler tried to kick at that one ball and he failed to hit it. So Dwayne here
My
has
chair's cold.
ball in hand, but the 2 ball still is awkward, right?
Let's get a better view.
Still not makeable, I don't think.
Let's get a better view.
I'm so excited to be a 6 next season.
Can I be one with you? I feel like I'm stoked. I need to be a 6 with you.
Yeah.
You guys
you.
are both monkeys.
Me, well, I protest that we become.
Neither one of you will be 6s. Why are you pointing at me? I don't want to be a 6.
No,
I'm
no,
good.
you can verify that we should be 6.
Neither one of you should be
I was
6s.
looking for you to vouch.
I got Sal over here telling me, let me find somebody knowledgeable to put in the booth with you.
That's messed up.
Right?
Yeah.
You saying,
We're
trying to
still
say
looking
you
for him.
I know.
missing some
I
knowledge?
know. I am missing some knowledge. We're all missing some knowledge, but
See, like when I get a shot like this, I know that if I hit it hard enough, then a ball might find a pocket.
That's a good theory.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think what you do
Einstein's
here is
theory of relativity or something?
if the 2-6 isn't wired in the side, I think you cut it into it like you're going to make it, and then bring the cue ball down here toward the corner pocket, just avoid it and try and tuck it in up behind the 8 ball here. The 2 ball will stay right there by the 6, right?
Yeah, if you cut it there. I think the problem with that is he might skim the 9 ball. See the 9 ball?
No, you kind of have to like dig into it a little bit. You know what I mean? Come this way. Come straight to the side rail. Over.
Oh, you mean draw it off?
Yes.
He's on the cushion.
You could do it.
See, like that. See? He had the idea that he couldn't dig down.
He could have. He was on the rail, but he had like an inch. He could have elevated a little bit.
Yours was. I got you. I'm tired. I'm dizzy from my last match.
Nothing here needed. Just make the ball. Maybe a little bit of high inside.
Side.
Come across.
Play in the side.
Yep. Play the 3 in the side.
Hope I didn't give you a hard time commentating earlier.
No, not at all.
He listened to you.
You did.
It's looking good now. The 7's the only
6 to the
trouble.
7.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to accept a little bit of a longer shot here. Stop. Maybe
Yeah,
pull it
of
back
course.
just a hair.
You don't try to get perfect here.
Well, that's the point. He's actually made a couple of unforced errors trying
Trying
to
to get
get
perfect.
too perfect.
Tyler's probably the strongest CTA opponent playing.
Center to edge.
Yeah.
What's CTA?
Center to edge.
Aiming.
It's an aiming system.
Shows you how much I know about pool. I just get
Now
up
you
in-
try and draw and kind of run into the 7, get it off the rail here.
Depends on the
Personally,
angle.
I go back and forth maybe. Oh, yeah. On the TV it looks like he's got the angle
I
to
think
bump
he
it.
can kill it. He's doing what you did.
Yeah, from where I'm
what you
sitting,
want.
it
He's
looks
gonna pull
like
it.
he's got to go back and forth.
See?
I don't like
And he
this.
missed it. No,
I
but
don't
he
know.
was trying to do what you
Was he trying?
Yeah, I think
I
he
don't
would have
think
hit
he
it
was.
softer. Yeah.
I don't think he was trying to. I think this is exactly what he tried to do, but I don't like it.
Because that was the side was a big pocket there. If you do that, that was too dangerous. I think he tried to clip it. He just didn't dig down on it.
That's okay though. He can make this ball, and he'll just
This
float
is-
over for
yeah,
perfect.
this is
engagement.
automatic. You just gotta break it. There you go.
You get it. Sometimes when you're a shot maker, you just have to trust your shot making ability.
Just fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Tyler in Vegas beat Lu Chong on the Chinese 8-ball table to win his trip to China.
No, you were young once, Mesa. We were young once. You fire everything when you're young.
I try to fire at everything now. It gets me in trouble.
It doesn't work anymore. Not like when you were young. Not like when you were young.
All right. So Tyler makes it 3-3, and it's Dwayne's break.
I fire at everything, and like I said, when I hit them hard enough, they find pockets.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Or 6 holes.
exactly. I use them all.
This game is making me older and older.
Had a couple of tight matches here. Francis,
8-6 over Bo.
yeah, Francis Rita up 8-6 on Bo, and right next to them
9
is
came back.
Ramin Bakhtiari up 8-6 on Chris Byers.
9 fighting back to 7-7 or 7-5.
Yeah,
You know Brandon? He's from your neck of the woods.
why not?
He plays at 6.
Does he?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. Ramil Gallego also at 8-6 over Steve Strange. Oscar seems to be taking out his frustrations from his match with Phil on Tony Castro. He's won the first 3 games. We got Nyan, Tamraker, and Brendan Terrace at 7-7. And we have Tyler and Dwayne here, tied up at 3-3 with Dwayne breaking. That's a pretty powerful little break too, but he, with the magic or the turtle, I don't think you have to hit them that hard. You lose that wing ball.
Yeah.
So
It's
he's come
tough
out dry.
racking on that table.
It's tough to rack on that table.
Yeah, we were making. Remember, we kept breaking.
You guys are breaking too hard, both of you.
breaking dry.
You were breaking too hard.
No, but even though you're breaking hard, the wing ball's still supposed to go in.
It pushes it right out.
I tried to break it soft, still nothing went in.
I like Tyler's cue. Vinny cue.
What is it?
The
Davini?
Danny,
Pat.
Pat Davini.
Naku, tibay.
I have something similar.
Same cue I play with.
Oh yeah? Nice.
It's a little beat up, but it's ivory. All the white in it's ivory.
Yeah. I got one like his.
That's a great shot. He just ran that straight down that right.
Butterfly like that, and I have a matching extension with butterflies and points.
He's got a good opportunity to just pop this ball off the rail.
Davini is a good friend of mine.
He's super cool.
Yeah, a nice guy. He's in stroke. It looks like he's in stroke.
Yeah, I think he stopped trying to, get
He lives
Perfect.
there.
curve and just really work that cue ball.
Just
Just start making balls.
Oh yeah, start getting just fired or fuck it. Oops, excuse my language.
Ha ha ha. It's all right. I've already dropped enough bomb in this bomb.
What?
Accidentally. May have come a little bit far. It may have to put a little bit of inside to avoid the 8-ball here.
Inside so that you can hit it
You
thinner
go to
and
the
still
rail
throw it in.
and not come back off backwards, but go to the rail and
Ah,
he might not be able to avoid the 8 at all. So I'm not sure what he's going to do. We'll have
You
to
can push
see.
it with English.
Yeah,
Just push it. Push it with English.
that's why I said put a little bit of inside on it.
push it real good.
Yeah,
Just like it.
but
This is bad.
That's good.
bad
We'll go
angle.
3 rails now.
No, that's
play
bad.
short side.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't like it.
That's bad.
No, I mean it's not ideal, but he's
You have to force this.
prepared. He's ready to do it.
There's no choice. He's got to come on the short side.
He just pointed like he was going to draw it or something.
Actually,
Yeah,
if
he's gonna
you're
draw it.
stroking good, you can play it to the side. Just a little bit on the side.
It looks like he's going to draw it, but he can try. If he draws the side and has English on it, you could actually clip the 8 and come
He
straight
wanted
out.
to
He's
draw
not going to like
between the
it.
8 and the 9.
I don't think he's going to touch the
No way.
It takes a killer stroke. If
Yeah,
that's what he
he's going to
wants
go
do.
forward.
Okay, yeah.
You just play short side. There's plenty of
No,
there's
he's trying
plenty
to
of
come
rail.
3. He's trying to come 3.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. 1, 2, 3, and right into the drink.
Looks like it.
He's got that excellent slow back stroke.
But he hit it too hard anyway. He saw it
He
coming
didn't
in.
let the English take.
Yeah.
Because he was worried about coming short. He was thinking he was going to come short. In the meantime, I gotta wait an hour before I have to play. Tired already.
Who you gotta play?
Some winner, somebody on there.
Okay.
Scroll down, scroll down. So I can see the score so I can go hit balls. Table 9.
Okay. I'm not sure why he's giving himself such a stretched out, steep angle with ball in hand here. I think he wants to play the 8 in the corner.
Yeah, but look at this. Why? Why would you do that? Even if you
Well,
wanted
you know
to do-
what? These side pockets are actually tight, and I'm looking at it from right here, and it's
No,
a
he's
little
not
stiff.
supposed to play the side. He's supposed to play there. But no, I'm saying, like you said, why would you ball in hand? Why would you put yourself like that? He could have done anything. There's 2 rails.
It's all right though. We've already seen he's a ball maker, so this is.
Francis
I don't like it.
Rodriguez and Amir
Styles make
Shoshaw,
fights.
table 8.
I don't like it.
Even race-
Styles make fights.
He don't like it.
If he's a ball maker, you know, maybe his position might not be perfect all the time, but at the end of the day, is his shot making going to get him there?
He don't even like
That's the
it.
question.
He's gonna make another hard shot.
No, this isn't hard. Come on, Randy. This isn't hard.
For me, everything's hard for me on this table.
You let the table get in your head. All right. You got your choice. Put a little bit outside on this to avoid the side pocket
That's what
high.
I'm
Put a
saying.
little bit
He's-
of inside to avoid it
I told
low.
you he's worried about
You can hit it soft.
No.
You can hit it soft.
There you go. Look, he's still doing it.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine.
I would have hit it firm and came above.
I'm about to kick Ray Ray out of the booth. He doesn't know what he's trying to do.
I would have done like that.
So I need-
English, roll it in, center.
No English
That's
roll.
why I need the 7 from everybody. I would have hit it hard and came above table. Fuck it. And probably missed. You know what happened when I missed that 9 ball? I had just watched Alex miss it on it. Did you see Alex miss it?
You guys missed it a completely different way, though.
Yeah, I missed mine to this side.
You tried to like smooth roll that. I don't know what you did there. That was the worst stroke I've ever seen.
I was on the
honestly.
cushion. I was on the cushion.
No,
Straight
but you,
in.
even you had like this much.
But I was cold and I was like,
No,
you know what I mean? It was
no.
my first trip to the I was like, I was cold.
Nah.
His was easier.
You both.
His was easier. His was this far from the cushion.
I know. You
Mine
guys
was
both.
this. Mine
But
was
he
like
chicken
this.
wing, you chicken wing.
Mine went to the left. His went to the right.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Alex.
I'm talking about that now famous miss from Alex.
Yeah, I feel bad for him for that.
Tiger Lion.
He didn't even think he was gonna miss that shot.
Ramil and Kevin,
Wow, nice
table
break.
3.
That was sick.
you doing? Did you play?
All right, Tyler is trailing 4-3, but he's come with a great break. He's made 2 balls on the break, and he's, fairly straight in on the 1 ball here.
Yeah, that's a nice layout. 2 balls set. I'm going
This
up
is what
table,
I'm talking
1
about,
ball
though.
set.
Why?
How did you do that?
He's trying to do too much with the cue ball, and I don't know if that's
What's
just
wrong with rolling it?
right. But these young guys, they have these big strokes. They know how to move the ball, and
The ball is
they
right
do
there.
that. So this is like the 3rd time that he's tried to move that cue ball and gotten into trouble.
He's
because of
enjoying
it.
himself.
But you didn't need to move it on. You just
Exactly.
push the ball.
Exactly. So with seasoning will come. Hey, I would rather win a game than be fancy and send the cue ball
No, I
flying
don't
around the
think he
table.
was trying to do this.
Well, the 1 and the 2 ball were less than a foot apart,
I know,
and
it's
he
inexperience.
tried
Like
to
you
move it
say.
all the way around the table.
Inexperience.
That's what I'm saying.
He was doing fine. He was fine at everything earlier. And he was already in the zone. If he was in the zone, he could have stayed there.
Because he started to just work on ball pocketing instead of trying to move that cue ball.
Finesse.
There was no reason for that.
If he wanted to hit it hard, he could hit it with inside and hit it hard.
Here comes the ball.
If he wanted to hit it hard, he could have hit it with inside. It would have went.
Bo and Francis are done.
Let's see.
See who won.
Yes.
Who won? Where is it?
Well, Francis was on the hill, correct?
Francis is playing Amir now, so it must have been
Yeah.
Francis.
And look at this. Chris Byers has made a good comeback because it was 8-5. Now it's 8-8. Chris Byers and Ramin Bakhtiari.
Lots of 8-8s. Look at this.
Good shot by
Brandon
Dwayne.
Loads of
Yeah.
8. Loads of 8-8.
No. Oh, I do know who Brandon Terrace is. He's an amazing artist. Actually.
Yeah, he's an amazing
What kind of artist? Like painter?
Drawing and painting.
Yeah, amazing. Who? Brandon Terrace. He's Hill. I think is he right here? Is it him?
We just sharked the hell out of him. Didn't realize he was 2 feet behind us. Well, you know that guy.
No, he already shot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't know.
Excuse me.
You know who I think improved a lot? The guy who just beat Oscar.
Phil Prentice?
Yeah.
But he plays too slow. Super slow. Super slow.
Try playing Bob Johnson.
He's about to get put on the shot clock tomorrow.
So. Who? Oh.
Yeah.
He plays so slow. Like super slow. But that has nothing to do with the improvement. He's like most improved player. He's like most improved player.
Yeah?
I think so. You were always a good player. You
No, I'm not saying improved. I said.
Heads.
I was like, come on right now.
I know.
All right.
Can I get the same action against him?
All right. What do you think? You think bank away? The 5 ball's kind of, or the
It
9 ball's
doesn't
in the
go
way,
fast.
right?
Yeah, it doesn't go
9 ball's in
fast.
the way of the break?
It
Bank?
doesn't go fast. Hit it with inside. Use the 6 balls as a stopper.
Oh,
The
okay.
9 balls a blocker. That's the 6. Or bring table cube or up table.
I think he's trying to make the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to roll it into the 9 and put him end to end.
Wow, I can't believe you tried that. And you got away with it.
Got away with it.
I mean, that's what I would have shot.
Yeah, you hit it with
Try to make
inside.
it?
No, that's safe.
You hit it with inside.
Justin.
What do you do here? Come on, teach me on this one. This is...
They get up table and follow into the
I just
9-6.
try and bank it over here.
Yeah, but you try to finesse it. Look, you might double.
I'm not gonna. That's exactly what I'm doing right there.
Yeah, there was more space.
Nice.
I mean, it's like I drew it out for him. That's exactly what I would say.
Yeah, I think he
You're too
saw
strong
that.
on this. I definitely need to 8.
Justin, will you sit here for a second while I run? Oh no.
Who got that?
Who you
To the
waiting on?
scores.
Are
Who
you
got it,
waiting on?
Brandon or Nyan?
Whoa, take it easy, take it easy.
Brandon got it?
You waiting?
Huh?
Who you waiting on?
I'm not waiting on. I'm out. I went to an out. Okay, I played terrible.
That's a shocker.
Nah, it's not a shocker. It happens to the best of us, right?
Absolutely.
And the worst of us.
After I lost, Spencer gave me a look. I said, "Don't look at me like that. I lost. It happened."
I saw that one. I witnessed that. You almost won it when you were here. You almost won.
Yeah, and then I jacked up and made like this incredible shot on the one and scratched it like the impossible angle and he ran out.
Okay, Melissa's taking a break.
He played slow. I'd already played 2 matches and I came back and we were still playing.
I imagine Tyler will CTE this ball right in.
I gotta go get some more.
Tyler's super strong. I do really admire his game. Cool. He queued up with inside. Okay, that looked like center. So I almost expect him to follow top rail, side rail, and shoot the 6 in the pocket that it's nearest. Yeah, he did exactly that. So now he's on the rail though. That's pretty... That's where you don't want to be. I heard Frederick Caldron, the top carom player, 3 cushion, ball klein, stuff like that, said the key to pool is not being on the rail. We saw what it did to Alex on that 9 ball. Beautiful, and he bumped the 9. Great shot. Great shot. And he ties it up at 4-4. So now we get to see Dwayne's break again. He crushed
Gotta go hit
it.
some balls and warm up.
Cool. Everybody's got to warm up but me. I dogged it. I'm done for the day. Well, I'm done for the season until Top Gun. How's it going, man? You want to commentate? My phone.
How many people are on right now?
50. This dude is crushing the break. Crushing it. Strong, but the way the 9 came out leads me to believe that the balls weren't racked, quite right. But Ray said they were having a tough time racking. So if the balls aren't all the same size, you can't really get a tight rack. The balls get worn. It's tough to deal with. You gotta really know how to finagle them. He's got an interesting position here. He probably has to play safe.
Oh, we're up. That's not a lag. Look at lag.
And he doesn't like it, but I think he got away with it. He's likely to at least get back to the table. And as suspected, he is getting back to the table. But it's not an ideal spot. I'm right on the line. It looks like he almost has enough to make this ball. He wants to go for it. He may have to spin it, but yeah, he's shooting. Great shot. So he'll have to play short side for the 4 and shoot the 4 past the side pocket. He needed to get good on the 3 so that he could get that very demanding position on the 4. So now he really needs to come with a shot to get that, because the position zone on the 4 is pretty small. But he's an extremely competent player, so it's certainly within his bag of tricks. Looks like he's going to draw one rail and he comes, go to the side rail and straight over. Oh, beautiful. Big bounce, and he's perfect. That's an unbelievable recovery shot there. Right back into perfect line. 6 passes the 8. He'll have to get a good angle on the 6 to go up and down, because the 6 is at one end, the 7's at the other end. You got to get an angle on the 7 because the 8's up near the 6. Up and down and up and down. So probably come back a foot or 2. Yep, now is he going to go 1 rail at it, or is he going to spin around 2 rails? If you spin around 2 rails, you risk getting funky with the 9. He's following, so I think he's going 1 rail. 2 rails. Catch that side rail, that was perfect, but he doesn't have as much angle as would be ideal. But if he slams it, he can get the cue ball to drift out on the tangent line before the follow takes, and he can go around the 9. This will be killer shot. Excellent shot. So again, not ideal, but he can roll this in, and he can hold it for the 9. But maybe he doesn't want to roll it. He's got an excellent stroke, so he may just pound it and use the rails, but personally I'm slow rolling it. Yeah. He didn't want a baby, he wanted to use a confident stroke to pocket the ball. So he's left Dwayne an opportunity. Dwayne's got a pretty tough shot here on the 8. Get to the table cold, and you'd like something easier when a guy misses the 8, but it's very doable.
Where'd the chair go?
The chair? This one?
No, this one.
You want this one? On these tight pockets, this is gotta come with it here.
What do we got? 4-4.
Yeah, Tyler missed the 8. Dwayne would have liked something better, but this is what he's got, and
Unless he travels far.
yeah. Well, now it's about done. You do have to make sure that you don't just let out and scratch in the side.
I don't think he'll put any English on this.
No.
And I actually think he'll hit it hard and go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah. He doesn't have to worry about it because he's got other routes, but you know, as a general rule, that's one of the hazards on that in that position. It's a beautiful rack. He hit, and actually he got didn't get great shape on the 3, and the 4 had a very demanding position zone, and he hit. He tried to draw, but he just stopped on the 2, and didn't. Had a long, tough shot at the 3 and hit an excellent shot to get back on the 4. Was beautiful, perfect, but an overrolled position on the 8 a little bit.
And now I'm all caught up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Tyler takes a 5-4 lead, and he's breaking, and he's been breaking great. So if he can break and run like he did in the first rack, he'll take a 2-game lead.
He's doing the smart thing, and he just cleaned the cue ball with his shirt, make sure he doesn't come across any skids.
I was saying earlier, and I'm a firm believer that skids are usually caused by a bad stroke. Not always by dirt on the ball.
No, not always. Of course, not always by dirt on the ball, but you know, you can recreate a skid over and over again with dirt on the ball. You know, it's certainly a factor. David Alciatore has one where there's actually a shot where the fact that you're hitting in a particular spot and the cue ball takes natural roll, the part that you hit will become the contact point, and he can skid a ball over and over and over again, even with perfectly clean balls.
All right, well, Tyler didn't make a ball, and he's got a funny, Oh, was he playing safe here, you think?
No.
No, he
But I
just
think he knew it wasn't the most dangerous shot to miss.
I mean, that
you
that 2.57 is kind of a little messy down here.
Yeah, sometimes you shoot a little quick and take what might not be a fully thought out shot because you know that it's not the most dangerous position. You're not supposed to do that, but certainly a habit that a lot of us fall victim to.
Dead hooked.
It's not really where you want to be.
He's gonna hit this real soft. I think he hit it too hard.
At the 5.
Yeah. You're supposed to hit that real soft and just kind of try and play right up on that too.
Uh-huh.
And now Dwayne's got an easy safety here behind the 5 ball.
Yeah.
And if he plays his cards right and gets one-handed again, he'll have an easy safety behind like the 8 ball. He's gonna shoot out.
I think,
Interesting. I don't like it because where the 3 ball's at, I don't like it.
Yeah, I think if you are going to play safe here, don't you want to? Wouldn't it be nice to leave the 2 here between the 5-7 and go up table so that on the next shot, then you have a nice easy stop shot. You know, hide the cue ball
You can actually
safe.
roll the 2 up past the 5 and get right on the 5 with the cue ball, and then you're going to put the 2 up by the 8 and get ball in hand, and you can do the same thing with the.
Okay.
That's what I like. But he looks like he wants to shoot out, and I don't like it because of where the 3 ball's at. Unless the 3 goes
3
in the
ball's
side.
super tough. There's not much reward here unless you. From where I'm sitting, it goes in the side, but you got to be real. You got to get super good on it.
I mean, this is an easy combination, but you need the 2 to come off the rail and the cue to stick. You need an angle. See, now he's jacked
got
himself
it.
up with the bridge.
He's jacked over the 5, but he makes his ball. He's going naturally for shape on the 3. He's got a nice Josie cue.
Yeah, I mean, I understand sometimes being a little bit aggressive and you say, okay, I'm going to shoot because I can, but sometimes the smarter shot is to play safe.
Oh yeah, no, I think the safe was the right shot, but if he gets out,
He throws himself to the 9.
that's less than ideal in that position.
Come on, Justin. That's less than I do. Whoa,
It's not-
Oscar just ran Tony Castro over.
Really, what you want to do? Tony got me, man. Tony.
Wow. I mean, he put a beat down on him. That match lasted maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't even like to say the word rolls, but I think Tony got a few rolls against me.
You know, yeah, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. He still had to be shooting okay.
He shot well. Yeah.
So,
There's not a lot good that can happen when you hit this 3.
unless you make it. Yeah, I feel like that whole progression right there from
Yeah.
choosing to take the combo, it's kind of like almost a give up right there.
He was digging his grave in that rack. Because look, Tyler has ball in hand, and he's unsure where to go for that 3 ball.
4 doesn't, I don't think, goes by the 8 on the side.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think it does. So yeah, see, he's got to put it at this weird little angle to a little jacked up kind of draw stroke here. See, I mean, it's just awkward.
Yeah, there was nothing to win by shooting there.
But there was everything to win by playing safe if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Are you jumping here? I'm jumping here.
I'm jumping here, yeah. It's actually one I can reach, so yes, I would probably jump here. There aren't many I can reach,
Yeah.
being only 5'5",
Yeah.
having certain anatomical parts that kind of get in the way sometimes, so. But if I can reach it, I jump it here. Although it does look like he has a 1 rail to make it, and that's not a bad shot either. The cue ball will automatically come around. Hold on.
He hit it
Wait for
pretty
the
good,
second part of it.
and it got rewarded.
Yeah, he played safe.
And if he would have made it, he would have hit it thicker, so he probably would have got shape on the 5 because the cue ball would have retained less speed.
The problem here is that 9 ball is in the way of the, potentially in the way of that 1 rail kick.
Yeah. So you jump in here, you can reach this one.
I mean, the problem here is ideally you'd like to hit this 2 rails to make it, but the 9 ball's dead in the way of that.
Yeah.
So you're going to come in 1 rail and you might.
Yeah, you got to
like
use
it.
some spin to manipulate this angle.
It's tough. There's a scratch here, and there's all kinds of issues here. How the racks have turned in this match, like in this, see? Oh, he was dead scratching if he didn't catch that 4 ball.
He hit the little 1 pocket takeout.
And now Dwayne has a good opportunity here.
Yeah. I really like Tyler's slow backstroke. That's,
Like Parks.
I think, a big advantage. Yeah. I
Does
think
that
that's
pause.
so valuable. Yeah.
Don't get too straight. Yeah, he's all right. He's got an angle. Go ahead and draw this out to the middle of the table. No need to get as super aggressive. There you go. If you did a little thing like maybe he mishit that, but I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
You got an angle on the 6. You get to pull it back off the rail. The 8 ball's hanging in the side. I actually like it. He's in a good position here to win this rack. Yeah, he didn't draw it. He didn't stunned it. But he can still slow roll this in and get position on the 9. He can come around the 9 if he wants to.
Yeah, I might hit with inside and do the little.
I think he's just going to slow
Three
roll it in
cushion
and just
back
float
up.
the cue ball down. Look at it on the monitor.
Yeah. It's
That's
hard unless
awfully
you're
loud.
standing there.
That's awfully loud for right here. Good, just turn it down. He's getting a little brain freeze here. You know, there's like 3-4 ways to get position on this ball, and he's kind of frozen right now.
He was waiting for his pimp juice. Now he's got his pimp
And if
juice
you saw when
going.
he got down on the ball, if you saw when he got down on the ball, he started out at like center ball and then kind of moved down, moved it back up. like-
Indecisive.
Yeah. Whatever you do, right or wrong, I think you gotta make a decision and stick with it.
Yeah, you really got to separate decision making from shooting. That's you can't let those blend together at all.
That's all right. He came with it. Oh, just right here. Just the no, yeah, no, the other one. There you go.
All right, 5-5.
The
5-5, staying
top-
alive.
The top player is the plus button, and then the bottom player is the one right below it. 5-5, and Dwayne's breaking.
You got to rhyme. That's what Rod does.
Oh, 5-5, and
Staying alive.
yeah, and we're talking jive.
Yes, there you go.
I like sour cream and chive. Oh no,
There you go.
just kidding.
Dip and dive.
Dip and dive. Those are 2 of the 5 rules of dodgeball, right?
Dodge, duck, dip, dodge, dodge,
You said
dodge,
dodge
duck,
twice.
dip, dodge, dive.
You said dodge twice.
Yeah,
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so we're looking for the wing ball with all that speed. So I'm curious, where does the cue ball go, and does the 6 go high or low if it doesn't go?
I don't know.
If it goes high, I imagine the cue ball goes toward the side pocket. If it goes low, I think it goes toward his side of the table.
He went above.
It went above, and the cue ball, he hit it square. So that leads me to believe that the gaps in the rack were somewhere in the track, where they shouldn't have been, or the rack was twisted. And it looked like the rack was twisted a little that way.
Wow, it's a lot of knowledge right there.
Yeah, it's Joe Tucker's racking stuff.
Where do you push to here, friend? It's a tough push. You can't get to that top rail because you got a very small window there because of all those blocking balls. He looks like he might want to kick it, and it's a big ball, and it's a big pocket because of the 6 ball.
Ooh.
Lots of good things can happen here, but it's aggressive. It's a little too aggressive, right?
Yeah, I might.
It's like the inverted dive in Top Gun. Like it's a little too aggressive.
Yeah. Don't want to be a maverick. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, he's kicking at it. I like to push to jumps. If I can't push to a difficult safe.
Well, he hit it
He
and
hit
got
it.
safe.
Excellent.
It's a good shot. I think he got a little Q-top from Tyler there. Like, good
Yeah.
job. All right.
Tyler said, "Awesome, we're playing pool."
And this is a tough kick, my friend, because there is a scratch here. Huge scratch.
Behind the 2.
If you don't get in behind it, if you just one rail,
It looks like 1-2 might be a little close to the rail.
there you go. So I thought he was going to come to the side rail first. And he
Oh
came to the
yeah,
side
yeah,
rail
that's
first.
very
It's a huge
dangerous.
scratch.
Very
He kicked that
dangerous.
in. Oh, amazing. Oh, like a one pocket kick, right? He kicked
Yeah.
it backwards.
So now we'll stun draw and play play near, yeah. Like go above it, shoot it past the side.
He's looking. Can he escape the 5 ball and get around that pack, or is he going to try and jack up?
Yeah, I think you gotta jack up, stun over, and shoot the 4 past the side. Which is nice because if you get straight on the 4, then the 5 will go on the other side. And then he can follow over, shoot the 6 in the same pocket as the 4.
Yeah, he's looking to
But
try and
he's going
smooth it
somewhere
past
else.
the 5.
What's over there?
1, 2 rails. If he can smooth it and get past that 5, he can come around. But no, he's going to jack up. Ooh.
Well, he's doing a good job of
Making
keeping
us
his
question-
decision making from his shooting. Those were just testers.
There you go. Good shot,
And
kid.
bump the 7.
It's got a little angle, so now do you just slide it between the 5 and the 8 and play the 5 in that side pocket right there by the 4? Or do you try and hold it
Or
Try and throw
roll,
that ball in and hold it and play the 5 in the opposite side pocket.
or roll it forward and play the 5 in the pocket where he's standing.
Yeah, you can
Then
do
you're
that. I
drawing
don't
for the
like
6.
Might be playing for the 5 in the right side.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's going to try and play the 5 in the side by where the 4 is right now. Yeah.
Perfect.
Ah, so good. 6 doesn't go past the 9, so we're going to have to see a little work here.
All the way around or shoot
All
it
the
to the
way
side? All the way
Don't go
around
too far.
perfectly.
Nope, too far.
No, you can come to the side rail. Oh yeah. Wow. I look at the table. It's on the monitor. It looks workable, but on the table it looks much tougher.
It's always workable, but now he's got to come to the side rail with like maybe inside, try and duck below the 9. You know what I mean? It's all
Yeah,
awkward
I mean
now
it
that
looked
9 ball's in the way.
looked like he could just come back to the side rail and just kind of kill it there, but he's got a lot of angle.
That's for the wicked. Load it up with draw and then inside, side rail, 1, 2, 3.
One rail and shoot the 7 where he's standing,
No,
or draw 2 rails.
draw, look inside, goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, he hit it bad. He got lucky.
You think so?
Yeah. He didn't draw it enough. He stunned it. He almost scratched in that corner pocket. That is not what he was trying to do. I'm telling you right now. He was trying to go
Well, he
here with
sold it
spin,
really well.
and then come here, here, and out.
Well, he got me sold. I think he played it.
Well, you know when I missed a 9 ball and 2 railed it in, and you would have thought that's how I played it. I sold it,
Yeah.
sold it pretty good. So
We're actors here. That's part of it.
that's part of the game. You can't like be all embarrassed about it. It's a good shot.
Excellent.
Now see, he's drawing. I just let the ball run here. He's drawing. There's always 2 ways to get somewhere.
Yeah. That reminds me like there's a shot that Efren hits after he hits that zigzag kick, the famous zigzag kick. There's a shot where he shoots just a lot like that, where he draws 1 rail to the side, and the first 200 times I watched it, I got on thinking, oh well, there's a ball I roll and like go around, but
Well, I don't slow roll
he
that
shoots
ball
it the
in.
same way that I'm
You know
talking
what I
on the
mean? I
video
put a
every
follow
time.
on it with a little bit of outside, and I go 2 rails.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I do. I think it depends on the day.
All right, Tyler takes the 6-5 lead, and he's on break. So I keep waiting for somebody to take a 2-game lead here, but they are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, the first 2-game lead will put the pressure on, because when people are trading back and forth, kind of like this, sometimes it's.
Both of them feel insecure, I guarantee you, and both of them feel like they're winning.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're like that.
Yeah.
If I'm losing 1 game, I feel like I'm still going to win, but I'm also feeling a little bit insecure because I want to be more than 1 game ahead.
Mm-hmm. He got that game, so next one's mine. And man, the cue ball and the 1 ball go up table together so well.
What's left? The 2 ball. Is that 2 ball by the 6?
Yep. And it does pass. It passes the 6 for the corner nearest us.
It does pass, but I think he's got a natural position to if he can stay above the side pocket with follow here, then he can come right down between the 2 and the 8. I think he can. He's drawing. But I think he can play to the side pocket here.
That was my first thought.
It's tight by that 6. No?
It's pretty tight now. Yeah,
And he has to work
you got to
the cue
do
ball
work
right
to
now.
get up table. Yeah.
So every time you have to hit that ball hard and work that cue ball, it throws your shot making off a little bit. But I don't feel like he's got a full pocket here. Oh,
Oh, never a doubt. He was reaching for the chalk. He wasn't worried a bit.
He almost scratched in 2 pockets. We had to have been worried a little bit. But
Nah, he
maybe
was going
not.
for the chalk. He
Maybe
said
not.
exactly where I
Must
wanted
be the
it.
shoes. It's got some bright
Oh,
orange
those are
shoes
some
on.
snazzy shoes. I saw someone with a ferrule that color the other day, and I asked them about it. They said it's a piece of a 5-ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's a nice bump right there.
And he gave the hand.
The hand. Melissa loves the hand. If you play Melissa, anytime you do anything good, you give her the hand. She loves it.
Some people think that it's a way to try and shark me. Trust me, it's gonna
Really?
fire me up. They're like, oh, I'm gonna give you the hand every time I piss you off. I'm like, nope. You're gonna fire me up is what you're gonna do.
Give Melissa the hand. She does love it. It's fuel.
I just think, again, it's my opinion, but he knows he got lucky, right? We know he got lucky by bumping the 9 and not getting hooked. His opponent knows that he didn't
I don't think
intentionally
he got
bump.
lucky. I think he hit it good enough to get lucky. I think if he would have got hooked, would you have said he got unlucky?
What I'm saying is he's not intentionally running into that ball.
Yeah,
That shape.
okay, yeah.
Okay, so it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
There's a reason he gave him the hand. He thinks he got lucky.
Yeah.
Okay? So he knows he got lucky. We know he got lucky. His opponent knows he gets lucky.
So why the hand?
By giving him the hand, he's basically saying to his opponent, I'm forcing you to acknowledge the fact that I just got lucky. Think about that, you sucker. That's what I feel like.
See, I think he plays those. That's similar
That
to the
one
shot
he
he
played.
played earlier, where it was like,
We'll have to ask him afterwards, but I disagree with you. I'll ask him to recreate it the way exactly he shot it, and I don't think he can. He really almost scratched.
could have hit that ball harder.
And there we go. We have a
Nice.
2-game lead. Plus sign. Do my thing. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I need some snazzy shoes. I rode up here with Rita. He's got snazzy shoes.
Yeah, get yourself some snazzy shoes.
My shoes are always just black. I just wear black plain shoes.
Nah, Justin, get yourself some snazzy shoes.
Yeah.
I like snazzy shoes. Get up, Bob.
Big break. Let's see on the camera. Does the rack look straight?
On the monitor, it does not. Looks like the 2 ball's slightly tilted toward the right, right?
To the right, yeah, which would make that wing ball
Come high.
come high, even if the cue ball doesn't go toward the side pocket, which is normally what would make the wing ball go high. So we'll see what happens here.
It could be the camera placement, though. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he made a ball. Made the 8 ball. 1 ball.
He's in a
Shot.
perfect position to break out the 2.
Yeah. Good potential, though, to accidentally hit it too hard, knock the 2 ball down to the 5 ball, and again, stick the cue ball behind the 3.
Yeah. So can he hit it and go off the bottom rail and hit it on that side so he doesn't have to worry about getting hooked?
It's tough, and the breakout there gives you no shot, really. I think you gotta try and run into it and hope for the best.
But
Give it a
it's
draw
just,
and run into it. He's not drawing, though, so he may be trying to go to that end rail and come up. See, it doesn't give you anything. Because the
Yeah.
2 ball runs into 3 and
the other one
stops, and the
didn't
cue
look
ball
like it
stays right
gives,
there.
yeah, and the other one didn't look like it gives you anything either.
No. You can just hold this cue ball over behind that like 6 ball, move the 2 ball up. Oh, he's gonna go this way
He's
instead.
shooting.
And Tyler should get somebody to watch it hit here. was left Tyler kind of awkward. And you either got to stop it or go forward. Did you have the angle to go to the side rail just a little bit? Or is he straight in?
No, you'd have to jack up. You'd have to fire it. I think he'll just follow 2 rails if he's got any angle
That's what
at
I'm
all.
saying. If you,
Yeah.
2 rails, so he's
Oh,
going to
yeah,
the
yeah,
side
yeah.
rail, right?
I thought
He's
you
got
meant
an
like
angle going to the side rail.
stun to the side rail and
No,
come
no,
out
no, no,
one
no.
rail.
No. If he's straight in, though, I think.
Oh, he's drawing. He is doing that. He's got a big stroke. He'll do what he wants.
I don't agree with that shot. Wait.
Oh, now he's missing those. Yeah.
But I saw it coming. I thought it was going to go in.
Yeah, I thought. I thought 3 times I thought he was going to make that ball.
When you jack up, you decrease your chance of making the shot. You really can't see straight down the line of the cue to the to the ball.
Tell that to Jason Shaw.
But I think that
Yeah.
if he had the angle to follow and go to the side rail and to the end rail and back out, that's what he should have done. Behind the 4 ball?
That's what I was looking at. That's the shot that first
Did he hit
comes
it?
to mind for me.
I don't think he did.
If he did, it's still not enough because he could jump the edge of it. But what do you do even if you roll onto the 3?
It depends on how much of that 2 ball you can see. He tried to play the combo. No, he really didn't try to play the combo. He played safe.
He played the combo bank. You mean?
Well, no, he tried to get that cue ball
Yeah.
right back up behind the 4, so he didn't get the save either. Can you hit it and quit it? This is billiards karaoke. Billiards
Yeah.
karaoke night.
Melissa won already.
That's an ugly stroke. That little skiddy, that ball, that cue ball is just wiggling all the way down like that.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys miss
Banking?
Melissa's excellent singing voice.
Banking.
Yeah, he made up his
Wait a
mind
minute.
quick. He plays
that
the
hand
3-railer there,
And again,
and then he handed Dwayne right in the face.
right? And Dwayne kind of rolled his eyes like,
Like, yeah, I know.
I know you didn't play it 3 rails.
Does he have to go behind the 4 here?
No. You can hit it so thin. You can hit it so thin.
That you come above it?
I mean, you can stay really on the left-hand side of the table if you wanted to, if you hit it soft enough.
Oh, jeez.
He let it run, but I'm saying if you'd hit it soft with inside, you could have
Yeah.
it on this side of the
Yeah.
table. You wouldn't have had position, but
Now he's got to draw between the 6-7.
yeah, he just came too far. He keeps overrunning position just a hair.
Fortunately, he has the necessary tools for situations like this. See how slow his backstroke was?
Froze himself right up on that 6 ball. Oh, he scooched by it, didn't he?
Oh.
He scooched by it.
If he's frozen to it, then he's hooked, but he must have a
scooched
gap.
by it.
Especially on a big stroke like that, taking that slow backstroke is so nice. I mean, it keeps you so, it allows you to hold that line. big asset in your mechanics. You use outside to make sure to get on the right side of the 7.
I was gonna say, I think he's gonna cross it over and play in the corner.
Okay.
You could kind of just baby draw that. I mean, just like hair.
Yeah, it's tough because the side, you don't want to be messing with draw.
I really don't like this shape so much, but
Oh, that was a nice stroke.
that was a nice draw. But you know, he stunned that. If he had actually drawn it with that same, he might have landed 2 straight on the 9 and he wouldn't have had a shot on it. Alright. So that 2-game lead then opened up into it. That's why I say you get a 2-game lead. You start
As
to
soon
get
as the
comfortable.
2-game lead comes, it's hard to,
Is this yours?
yeah.
My friend works at Henryville.
Yeah, Muriel.
Oh, another friend. She runs their fitness program.
Oh, yeah?
Fitness, like health and fitness education or something like that.
I did some fitness earlier. I fitness whole burger in my mouth.
Oh, jokes.
It was nice.
And they're playing some good songs. This is going to be the last match of the night, guys.
I think Rich Hodge is on the jukebox.
So,
You always know when it starts out with pimp juice that it was.
yeah, that's true.
It was Rich.
Hodge.
Okay, so maybe it is the camera angle because the
This
rack
one,
does
let's do it,
still
yeah.
look a little tilted. So if the cue ball goes to his side rail, then we know that the wing ball is going because he cut it if it goes. But he gets the cue ball and the 1 tracking up table together so nicely. Yeah. Yeah, because Dwayne was hitting it square and the ball was missing high. And his cue ball went to his side rail, so he had to cut it because the more you cut it, the lower that ball goes.
Hand me my drink right there. It's almost empty, but it's enough to take some medicines.
Okay, where's the push?
Maybe to like the 5 ball.
You called it.
Just try and stick it on the rail. He managed to break out that 4 somehow. But see, he left him a good angle to actually stick that cue ball kind of behind that 8 ball.
Oh, yeah. But you gotta kind of hit this with draw or something like that so that it doesn't have too much.
You have to focus on the cue ball to try and get the cue ball because
Yeah, but I
you're
mean,
too
how do
straight
you
on
get?
the 1
If
to get
you
the,
roll it,
you can't get the 1 ball all the way back down table. You literally have to focus on getting the cue ball to the 8 ball.
Okay, okay, I see what you're
You
saying.
see what I'm saying? Sometimes there's like a 2-way, and sometimes you literally just have to focus on getting the cue ball to a spot, like frozen on that 8 ball, and then it doesn't matter where the 1 is.
Yeah.
If he'd had a little bit more angle where it was crossing that 1 ball more, then the 1 ball he could get it all the way back down table and keep the cue ball up by the 8. But
Well, what he came up with turned out nice.
yeah, what he came up with worked out. But Tyler's tall and these kids love to jump, so I'm gonna assume he's pretty proficient at it.
These whippersnappers with their jump cues. Oh man,
Yeah.
he's upset he didn't get shape.
He got shape. He can literally
looked
go
at it
straight
like,
back and forth across the table. And the 4
yeah.
ball goes in the side.
Jumped that ball in pretty good, but could have got better shape.
Right? The 4 goes in the side, right?
These high caliber players are so demanding.
Just make this ball
Back and forth.
back and forth. 4 goes in the side.
You gotta stay below the 4.
interestingly, well, he bumped it, but if he hadn't bumped that 9, he would have actually gotten too far on the 4 for the 5 ball.
I would have been curious to see what his solution would be from there.
Just want to
Hit the
draw
bottom.
this back and I mean, literally, you just want to draw it backwards, maybe like an inch or 2. There you go.
Perfect.
It is perfect. Follow forward. Leave yourself a slight angle on the 5. Slight. Don't get straight. You wanted to leave yourself.
What's wrong with straight?
Hmm?
If he
Well, now he's gonna like stop the ball and he's gonna be very close to the 7. And if he doesn't stop
He
it
could just
straight in, it's no good.
roll it soft,
I don't like it. If he has a slight
and then
angle,
even if they both go, then you have the 7 in the side.
right, but if he had a slight angle, he
Uh-huh.
could have followed out and played the 7 in the same side he played the 4. This is now, if he pulls it back even like a half an inch, he's kind of screwed. And then, oh, I did not realize that there was another ball down there.
Oh,
That's what it is. I didn't realize that the 6 ball was down there.
that changes things.
It changes everything. That is my bad. I really thought he was playing from the 5 to the 7, and then I was like, "That's no good," because if he stops it, if he draws it back even a half an inch, he's awkward on the 7 to the
Yeah.
side. My mistake, people.
You're allowed one. Don't want to shoot over the 9.
He's all right. He can get a cue in there, and especially if he draws it, he can dig in under, like get underneath the 9. Yeah. But it looks like he's going forward. Now he moved that 9 with his cue stick, and he should tell Tyler. But Tyler doesn't seem to care, so. But he moved the 9 with his cue on the pullback, and Tyler has the option to move that back.
It looked like, does his thumb and forefinger not meet when he's...
I don't know. No, it didn't look like it. Just draw this straight back. Try and get around the side pocket or past it. Smooth. 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 Very nice.
Did it good?
Now he's a little straight in. So now you gotta kind of slow roll this. Or you can jack up a little bit, but if you jack up a little bit, you're now entering Alex Pagalion miss the ball territory.
I don't even think Alex could miss this ball.
This is the ball he missed, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, Frederick Caldron. Oh!
What did I just say? When you jack up like that, you twist.
Yeah.
That is literally the ball that Alex missed, and that's the exact same reason he did it.
Frederick Caldron said the key to pool is not getting on the rail.
It's good.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.